Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, I'm cooking and cleaning here in my 50-year-old double-wide mobile home up in the Virginia mountains. So if you're interested in what we've been up to, then I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. My 50-year-old kitchen is a bit of a wreck today, y'all. We just had a winter storm blow through, and we ended up losing power for over 24 hours, and we weren't prepared at all. We did have a load of wood delivered the day before the snow and rain fell, but we didn't get it stacked up in time. We did manage to get some wood up on the porch, so we had a few dry pieces to get us through the storm, so we were able to stay warm with the wood stove. But with no electricity, we didn't have any running water. I still had to cook for the family, so the dishes piled up. The power came back on about an hour ago after 27 hours of no electricity. So the first thing I want to do is clean up all these dirty dishes. We were informed by the electric company that we could possibly go without power for up to 4 days, so Tim woke up early on this morning to head out to Lexington to buy us a generator. Purchasing a generator has been on our to-do list for quite a while now, but every time we go to buy one, something else always seems to come up. When I found out we were going to be getting some snow, well, I got so excited that I didn't even consider that we might lose power. It was the furthest thing from my mind, so imagine how surprised I was when we lost power at 9 o'clock on Monday morning. Well, come Tuesday morning and still no power, we figured we better go find a generator. So Tim drove over an hour on icy roads to go buy one for us. It was a few hours later while he was on the way back home after buying the generator that our power came back on. Thank goodness we didn't have to go 4 days without power, and now we have a generator, so we'll be better prepared next time, that's for sure. Luckily, we had the Blackstone and a 3-burner cooktop that runs on propane, so I was still able to cook, but man, did my kitchen get messy. Not only do I have a million dishes to wash, I also need to sweep and mop the floor. We don't have a mud room, so everyone enters the house through the kitchen, so the floor is all muddy, so I'm going to go ahead and get that cleaned up today too. You know, we only got a couple inches of snow, but we also had freezing rain, so there was ice on all the trees. I tell you what, the snow and ice is pretty to look at, but it's quite dangerous, especially when you lose power and you're not prepared. I pray that if any of you were affected by this winter storm, that you're safe and warm now. Well, y'all, I'm just trying to get all these dishes washed before I run out of hot water. In fact, I had to run my kid out of the shower before he used up all the hot water. I'm determined to wash them all in one go. Luckily, we have a pretty good water heater, so the water lasts quite a long time. All right, well, I'm just going to keep washing for as long as I can. Well, the hot water finally ran out, so I'll just have to wait to wash the silverware here in a little while. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and wipe down the counters, the stove, and the microwave stand. Speaking of the microwave, well, ours went and bit the dust. I was heating something up when it started making these weird noises, and then it started smoking, so we had to trash it. We're going to be getting a new one, but in the meantime, we're just reheating food on the stove and in the air fryer. Alright, y'all, it's time to get this kitchen cleaned up. I thought while I was cleaning up the kitchen that I would take a couple of minutes to talk about my voiceovers. I'm really sorry that I have to write everything down and read from a script. I wish I could just talk to the camera like a lot of the other ladies do. I'm so jealous of the way they can just talk so freely without writing it down first. I'm just not a girl with many words, and it's hard to think of what to say. You don't know how many times I've tried, but it never seems to come out right, and I feel so awkward. I know scripts can feel impersonal and fake, but I want you to know that you're getting the real me. It's just that I have to write it all down, or else I'm going to get all tongue-tied and forget what I want to say. It's just easier for me to do it this way, but just know, I wish it could be different. Hey, the water finally heated back up so I can finish washing the dishes and then I'll get them put away. Would you look at all that snow? Well, it's actually all ice now. It's only 29 degrees outside, but thankfully it's warm and toasty here in the house. The wood stove really warms the place up, that's for sure. I tell you what, the boys are really enjoying their long winter break from school. They were meant to return to school on Monday, but school was canceled due to the winter storm, so they've had a few extra days off. I grew up in North Carolina, so we didn't get very many snow days. But when we did, boy, were we excited. So I can only imagine how the boys are feeling. In fact, they're already asking if school's been canceled for tomorrow. Alright, y'all, the dishes are clean and put away, and the counters have been wiped down. And Tim built us a big old fire in the wood stove. So all that's left to do is to sweep and mop the floor. So that's what I'm going to do now. It feels so good to have a clean kitchen again. Too bad it won't last very long. It's just about time to get dinner started, which, knowing me, the kitchen's about to get trashed all over again. But first, I'm going to take a little break and enjoy the clean kitchen while it lasts. Let's head outside and see the beautiful scenery, all covered in snow. Tonight for dinner, we're going to be having chicken stroganoff. I had planned to make beef stroganoff for a video, but I made that last night instead, which was the day the power went out. I had planned to film yesterday, but the weather threw a kink in my plans. I'm just thankful the power came back on and I was able to film today. Luckily, I bought enough ingredients to make a double batch of stroganoff, except I cooked all the beef last night, but I had some chicken that's been defrosting in the refrigerator, so I thought, let's just make the stroganoff with the chicken. Well, actually, it was Tim's idea, so that's what we're going to have tonight. To get started, I trimmed and washed the chicken, and now I'm cutting it into bite-sized pieces. I've got the chicken sauteing on the stove in a little olive oil. So while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the onions and mushrooms. I'd only ever heard of beef stroganoff, so I was surprised to find several recipes for chicken stroganoff. I'm following a recipe that I found on saltandlavender.com, which I'll leave linked down in the description box, just in case y'all want to give it a try. I'm going to be making egg noodles to go with our stroganoff tonight, but it would be good with mashed potatoes or rice as well. We'll also be having peas and broccoli, so I'm going to go ahead and get that ready now.
Dinner's coming right along, y'all. The chicken is all cooked, so now it's time to saute the onions and mushrooms in some butter. Once they have softened, I'll add minced garlic and flour in order to create a roux. Once that's ready, I'll add chicken broth, Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, thyme, and garlic powder. Once it thickens up, I'll stir in the sour cream and add the chicken back to the pan to warm through. I already know this chicken stroganoff is going to be delicious if it's even half as good as the beef stroganoff that I made last night. It has all the same flavors as beef stroganoff, except I use chicken broth instead of beef broth. As soon as the sauce is thickened, I'll stir in the sour cream on low heat to prevent it from curdling. All right, well, let's get this dinner pulled together. Well, y'all, dinner is ready, and it smells so good. I can't wait to give it a try. I just need to get it all dished up, and then we'll be ready to eat. Alright, y'all, I guess that's about it for another video. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner next to the wood stove on this cold winter night. I really hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again real soon. I hope you all have a great night. Bye, y'all.